Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aaron from Aroma Pixel Studio, and as you can see right now, I'm in the Cubase 14, and just trying, how this Cubase 14, which is the latest version, I'm just trying to, see how it works. Okay, so every day, every time when I get started recording in Cubase, there's a setup that I do, and I want to show you the setup. And I've already recorded something. Let me just um, show you something right now. Let me just color this, by the way, just right now. Let me just get this, yeah. Okay, so that you can clearly see. So this is what I've recorded. You can just take listen to it. Um, just take listen to the output after adding the mix and everything, the effects and the doing the mix and so forth. Okay. You're the most important thing to have is Jesus. The most important thing to have is Jesus. Je- 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 Jesus. You're all right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what you're listening right now. So after I recorded, and one thing I've pulled, added, let me say, is auto tune, and let's forget about auto tune. We always know what this is, and let me just put this off. You can see that my vocal still sounds so great because uh, it's not that autotune is really, 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 autotune is just helping where I have missed the keys and those notes. So let's see without autotune. You're the most important thing to have is Jesus. So you can see that my vocal is sounding great already. All right. So one thing I've added is the the studio rack. This is just a plugin that you can add. One plugin you can add. Since it is a rack, it is an effect rack. You can add many effects, as many as you want, right from this rack. And you can see this rack has got the rack itself, the macro, and all. So you can toggle between these individual windows, or maybe you want all, you want to show all, you want to show all. So I just want to show you what I've added. This is just an EQ, okay, not the big deal. And this is a compressor, this the CLA 76. Let me just switch it off. Let me just bypass it and you see how it sounds if I bypass this. The most important thing to have is Jesus. So you can see the big challenge it is bringing. All right, and the other thing is the Space Rider. This one is a beautiful one, ladies and gentlemen, from Waves, and you know what it does? It has got all the three effects. It has got chorus, it has got delay here in the middle, it has got reverb. And the way it works is, it feeds each other. You can see right here, here it says to delay, and here it says to reverb. It means from here it goes into delay, and from delay it goes into reverb, and it has almost everything that you can pick. Okay, so you can see these are the effects, but I'm not here to show you the effects, just to show you my workflow when I'm in Cubase. Okay, so this is what it does. The most important thing to have is Jesus. All right, ladies and gentlemen, off the studio rack now. I want to show you what I've added. You can see on my channel right here. This is a delay, and this is the side churn. I've given the delay a side churn. The reason is I don't want my delay just to be on every vocal, let me say everywhere on my vocal. So you can hear the way it sounds. You can see that where it is playing. Let me just show you the actual delay that I'm talking about. This is the actual delay, and I've added a compressor, and I have put the sidechain right here. I've set my source on the audio one, which is this one. We can even rename for the better, let's say Vox 1. Okay, so that right here we can have the Vox 1. That's beautiful. Okay, so now this vocal is the one that is the one that is hitting the compressor to make sure that the delay is only when the vocal is done. Okay, on the spaces, you can hear my vocal is on the spaces. You're the most important thing to have is Jesus. The more, so you can hear what you do, ladies and gentlemen, is here is my settings. You set your threshold right here. Okay, this is how much you will compress the delay, okay, by your vocal, so to say. So you can hear that if we raise the threshold, okay. Most important thing to have is Jesus. So you can see that my reverb, my delay is everywhere. So here's the compressor. This is how much the more I bring down the threshold. This is -50. Let me just put a -50.6 somewhere there. All right, so you can hear, ladies and gentlemen, that you can see even the right now, even the level. Jesus, you can see here the most important thing. So as the vocal is playing, the delay is ducked, so to say. This is dugging system. As the vocal is playing, so it is the same vocal that is ducking the delay. To have, when the vocal is not playing, you can see that it releases the delay. I like this because the delay is never gonna be everywhere in the vocal. So this is one thing I've done. The other thing is the reverb. Okay, but remember that on the same delay, there's something that I've done. On the same delay, I've also added the reverb. Okay, so that, let's see. You're the most important thing to have is G. So you can see if I turn off the delay, the reverb, sorry, the reverb on the delay, okay, I turned on. Jesus. So my delay is swimming up into the reverb, okay, Vahara reverb, Vahara, Valhalla, Valhalla. Okay, so my delay is swimming right there. And the other thing that I've done is to make sure that I have the reverb right here. Let me just show you here. Let me just use this one. This is it's very simple. Okay, so this one. So this EQ, I have EQ'd the delay. Okay. The most important thing to have is. So you can see if we can tweak this a little further, you can see how the delay will sound. Is Jesus. G. All right, so you can see that we've taken the lower frequencies from the delay. That's what exactly we are trying to do, and raise a bit of the high frequencies, okay, so that the delay can just stay in those frequencies. And that's what I've done. And the other thing that I've done, ladies and gentlemen, is the parallel compression. I love parallel compression. And what I've done is here's a compressor. And remember that the way I've added this, remember that when you go to your rack here, you add effect to send. Okay? So when you add, it will tell you to add the effect. And when you add that effect, you can put it on pre-fader depending on what you want. Me, I like pre-fader because I want to control the volume separately, so that at the end of the day, as I'm tweaking the volume, I don't tweak the volume from the original vocal levels. Okay, so this is a compressor. Let me just show you the compressor. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the Aravox compressor, and you know why it is called parallel compression is because I am feeding this compressor. Let me just open this. I am feeding the compressor to my vocal, and I've made sure that this is on pre-fader, so that at the end of the day, you can see my level here. I'm just merging the compressor to the original vocal, so that this compressor is not to the original, is not put is not swimming in the original vocal, so that we can just leave the original vocal alone and just blend and just blend the same. Let me show you how it sounds. You're the most important thing to have is Jesus. The most important thing to have is Jesus. So you can see that I'm blending, okay? So I can see, okay, this one, it sounds so good. And this works so well on the drums as well, okay? It works so well on the drums. And the other thing that I've added is, what else? The BB. So again, this BB, I've added it on the parallel. Again, I'm doing like a parallel effects right here, and you can see G. And ladies and gentlemen, if I can tell you, BB is the best plugin ever. This one is the best one. You can't miss it. There's a beauty knob here and the beast knob. This one is gonna get your vocal, your drums sound so nice. All right, so this is exactly what I have done. So this is my workflow when I want to work on Cubase. And remember that I use different DAW or DAW. But at the end of the day, I was trying to make sure that the Cubase 14, I test it if it has got issues, and it doesn't for now. Okay, we can go to studio and get the mix console right here, and you can see there's a difference. They have changed a little bit, putting things in order and a little bit easier for us. And you can see these are my effects, and this is the vocal channel, and these are the effects channel. Okay, it's very easy right now. If you want, you can bring them right from here. Okay, you can bring the reverb right close to the vocal if you want, so that if you want, you can just do a little more further that you can do. So this is exactly my workflow in Cubase. And if you want, you can add a little more insets right here, but from your voc channel here, you can also add the effect and add the routing if you want. Just putting it out, put it today, you know what you're doing, even when you have the mixer that is a physical, the hardware. So this is exactly what I wanted to show you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for watching this video. You're the most important thing to have is Jesus. The most important thing to have is Jesus. Jesus, you're the most important thing to have.